I'm just wrapping up my 4th full-time year as a creator here on YouTube, and pretty much every single week at this point, my inbox is full of sponsorship opportunities from companies in the trading card world, from NFT platforms, mobile games, VPNs, you name it, they want me to put it in front of y'all. And for about 4 years now, I've said, absolutely not. None of this garbage makes sense to me. It took a year of me talking with Leaf and meeting with their team last year at the Industry Summit before I finally agreed to say yes to my first partnership in the hobby. And I'm going to talk all about it today, talk about the details of my partnership with Leaf, and we're going to rip some of their new Leaf Eclectic Football. And at the end of the video, we are going to give away all the cards that we opened today. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Happy holidays, everyone. RGL coming at you with a brand new video. And this one's fun today because it's twofold. Number one, we're ripping some Leaf Eclectic Football. I've been looking forward to this set for quite a while now. We're giving all of the cards away in the Christmas spirit, in the holiday spirit. Everything that we ever rip in a sponsored video will be given away. And then at the end, I'm going to talk a little bit in depth about why I chose Leaf as my first sponsorship in the hobby. And we're going to talk all about it. But if you are excited to see Leaf Eclectic today, because today we are going to be able to hit potentially some Bryce Young, CJ Stroud autos. Can't find those in Panini products. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well. So yes, Leaf Eclectic releasing last Friday, coming out at right around $160 a box, 4 autographs per box. They actually are sending me out 2 to review, and we're going to give away all the cards. They actually haven't arrived yet, so I have a full sealed case here from my manufacturer, from my distributor, I should say. And I thought, you know, there's always some people in the comment section like, oh, they're just sending out influencer boxes.
So you call yourself an influencer, huh? Well, I did get 200 likes on my last selfie.
So we're going to do the old-fashioned way. We're going to roll a couple of dice, and that is going to dictate which boxes in this case we're going to rip. I actually like this format a little bit more, because unless I have loaded dice right here, and now you really got a tinfoil hat on, this one's going to be a lot of fun. This is a product that when I saw the sell sheet from one of my distributors, it looked like a winner to me. You know, we've talked a lot about Panini products and football and the issue with the Fanatics exclusive signers not signing for Panini, specifically Stroud, Will Levis, and Bryce Young. And that is going to continue into next year. Next year, I suspect in 2024 football, where we might not have guys like Caleb Williams or Bo Nix or Drake Maye signing for Panini. So for whatever reason, Fanatics has allowed, I don't know the details, but Fanatics is allowing those athletes to sign for Leaf. They're allowing those athletes to sign for Wildcard as well, who are also making some really, really good football products right now. But today we're checking out Eclectic, not Electric. It is Eclectic. And yeah, this one's going to be fun. At the end of the video, I am going to be giving away all the cards, but I am going to be talking about the little bit of the partnership and why I chose Leaf and how I feel about their company and all that good stuff at the end for the sake of not making a really, really long intro. But I do want to stress enough that with this partnership, I'm not benefiting monetarily in any way. I want to get that right across. I was already getting Leaf products from a couple of different distributors, and they're not paying me anything, no financial, nothing like that. They actually told me that they want a true, honest review. They want me to review their products the same way I would review any other products. And that is one of the reasons why I've chosen to partner with them. So just want to get that part out of the way. Not being compensated monetarily. They are providing 2 boxes for this review. I will let you know whenever they provide boxes for reviews. They're also going to be providing some boxes for giveaways in our live streams in the future. We're just kind of getting this thing off the ground right now. So yeah, anytime they give me products to check out, I'm going to be giving away all the cards. So I'm not keeping anything that they send my way. Let's go ahead and roll a couple of dice. If this goes 12 and above, we'll re-roll because there's only 10 boxes in the case. But we are going to do... fell off. Let's set this over here. We're going to roll 2 dice a couple of times. First box is going to be number 10, which is going to be this box right here on the very bottom. And then the second one is going to be number 9. Okay, well, 9 and 10, that makes it really easy. We just have to go and do this. 4 cards per box. $160 is around the price for this one. You might see it as low as $150. You might see it as high as $200. But this checklist is awesome. Set that down there. This checklist is awesome. Again, we're going to get 4 autographs. Everything is going to be metal. Everything is going to be numbered to 10. And I will tell you my feedback right now. I know that Leaf likes to do, you know, everything numbered to 10 or less, but there is a lot of different parallels. So I would like to see them adopt a more, you know, I think Wildcard actually does a pretty good where they have things numbered up to 50, and then they have like the super rare packs and the rare packs that are numbered to 10 and lower. I would like to see that. That's really, when I checked off the checklist before opening any of this product, I was like, well, there's just a lot of cards numbered to 10 and less, a lot of different 101s. And, I mean, but $160, we're chasing some of the biggest names, not just from this rookie class, but also from past rookie classes. I know there is a Brock Prudy, Steve Young dual auto. There's some cool triple autos. There's the Anime Nation autos of Randy Moss. Aaron Rodgers has autos in this set. So it's everybody you want to hit from, you know, the Panini products that come out that are, you know, $800, $900, $500 a box. And, man, this one just looked like a winner on paper, so I'm actually really excited to rip this. I would have reviewed it had we not been announcing the partnership details today. But, yeah, this one, just kind of been waiting on this one. So, standard Leaf product, 4 cards, 4 autos, so everything is autos, and let's see, yeah, right on top, that's what I thought. So let's go ahead and put one of those right there, and go ahead and grab these. We could do a little bit better of a packaging job, too. I know this is pretty standard for Leaf packaging, but I'd like to see it maybe in a jewel case or something like that. Otherwise it does make it a little sloppy to open the box and not reveal like the first card. First one out is going to be Rashee Rice on the Optichrome. Rashee Rice, of course, for the Kansas City Chiefs. And that one is going to be numbered 1 of 6 on the purple. So Rashee Rice, first card out. Next card is going to be Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed, I believe, for the Green Bay Packers on the Valiant Effort. Oh, we got a dual auto next. I like this one. 4 of 6. Next out, I saw these on the checklist, and I like the idea. This is going to be an alumni graphs, and that is Ronnie Lott in Tulia Tupaloto. I believe I said that right, Tupaloto. And our final card in box number 1. Ooh, that one's going to be 2 of 8. And how about a brilliance, flash of brilliance of Joe Montana to kick off box number 1. Joe Montana, of course, going to be numbered 3 of 4. And that is it. That is a look at Leaf Eclectic. A very quick rip. You only get 4 cards. All killer, no filler, no base cards, nothing like that. Just strictly give me the autographs.
Give me what I want!
We did miss some of the big names. Obviously, I think the 2 biggest names in the product are CJ Stroud and Brock Prudy. Aaron Rodgers also doesn't sign for a ton of different Leaf products. He's only been in a few that I recall in the past. So those are some of the bigger names on the checklist. Joe Montana does sign a ton, not just for Leaf, but for Panini. And in recent years, that has kind of watered down the value of his autographs. Used to be you couldn't get a Joe auto for under $100, and nowadays you can get a decent one for, $65, $70, maybe a little cheaper. Box number 2. Let's see if we can find. Who am I looking for? I would just like to see a CJ Stroud, to be honest. I will say, of this checklist, as I was looking through it, the only 2 notable omissions that I found for players that you would want to see in a product like this, and actually, let's just go ahead and do this. The 2 that I saw that were noticeable exclusions were Caleb Williams and Michael Penix Jr. Those were the only 2 that I was like, it makes sense for them to be in this one. Yeah, they were not in, but everybody else is in. Justin Herbert in, Burrow in. Just a ton of great quarterbacks from the last 4 years of rookies, and people from the upcoming class too. That is going to be Javonte Garnes. Javonte Garnes is going to be our silver. I believe these are numbered to 10, 5 of 10. Decent one right here. Some potential with Malik Cunningham on the flash of brilliance. That is a green speckle, numbered 1 of 5. We got BJ Ojulari on the flash of brilliance. That is going to be a zebra. I think zebras are numbered to like 4. I believe that's, yeah, zebra, right? And then our final card of the day today, Legacy. So it's going to be another, I think this is going to be another older player. Herbie? No? Who? Oh, is that a Jim Brown? That is a Jim Brown. So the Jim Brown Legacy Collection are the only cards that are numbered higher than 10. And that one is going to be numbered 1 of 5. But there are Jim Brown Legacy Collections in this one. And they're the only cards in the product that are numbered above 10. Jim Brown, who you do not see. You don't see very many Jim Brown autos. I don't recall the last time I pulled a Jim Brown auto, to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, all the breaks that I've done, all the personal rips. I don't think I've ever pulled a Jim Brown auto. That is pretty cool. So, yeah, let's go ahead and give a couple of these boxes away. And then after that, I'm going to discuss a little bit about the partnership, a little bit about why I chose Leaf. I did want to make a kind of short and sweet video, and then the more elongated stuff, the stuff that people might not be interested, or, the people who maybe they just want to come here and see Eclectic. I did want to just make that, put the review out there first. So if you want to be eligible to win one of these two boxes, it's very simple. You got to like the video, you got to subscribe to the channel, and I just want your honest opinion. I want to know what you think of Eclectic. What do you think of this product? And what do you think about, products coming out, football products coming out from, Fanatics with the Bowman Chrome University set, or Leaf with their football sets, or Wildcard with their football sets? How do you think that these fare in comparison to the Panini sets that now lack autographs from some of these incoming rookie classes? I will pick a winner in about a week or so. And two winners, actually. So two winners, one for each box. For one of you will be getting the dual auto, Ronnie Lott Tupoloto, the Jaden Reed, the Rashee Rice, and also the Jill Montana auto. And one of you will be getting the second box that had the Jim Brown, BJ Ojulari, Malik Cunningham, and Javonte Garnes. I actually don't know who Javonte Garnes is. He might be on the incoming class, but I'm not familiar with him. So, now that is over with, I'm sure you're asking, well, Run Good, you haven't, Run Good, you haven't accepted any partnerships. Why did you decide to accept one? And the reason is about a year ago at the Industry Summit, which is a business-to-business conference, and there's a card show the day before the summit, I met with CJ, who I believe is the director of marketing over at Leaf, and I might be wrong on that title, but I met with CJ. We didn't even talk about a partnership. We just talked about, what I was doing on YouTube, what Leaf was up to at the time, and at that time, Brian Gray, who a lot of you guys might know or not know, he was the owner and CEO of the company at the time. And so we just talked, we had a really, really good, I think it was, an after-hours cocktail party, whatever it was. We just sat and enjoyed Vegas, and it was beautiful that night, and there was, a party, and I think they had, catering and all that stuff. So we're just talking about cards, talking about the hobby, talking about YouTube and all that stuff, and exchange business information. And then a few months later, started talking a little bit. And earlier this year, we just started talking a little bit more. And at that time, Brian Gray had left Leaf, which was honestly a shock to me, because I always saw, Brian Gray owns Leaf, and that's his passion project. Brian's great. Brian, you don't know, Michael Rubin, of course. But I don't know anybody at Panini. I don't know any of the higher-ups at Panini. It's just a faceless company to me. It's just a company with a name. But with Leaf, I knew Brian Gray, and I've known Brian. I met him about 7 years ago when I was back working for ComC. And even though, some of the cards that they put out, some of the online exclusives, kind of miss the mark. Not big into, the pickleball thing, and the influencer series is really hit or miss. For the most part, the past year, we've ripped some of these products in our breaks, and they've been pretty solid. Some of the baseball products, like Leaf Valiant Baseball. And then the one that really, really sold me on, Leaf, I've always liked Leaf, but the one that really sold me as something different, something that no other company has done, is Leaf Decadence, which was the 3-card box, cost $800, you get 3 metal cards, and it was one of the best checklists I've ever seen. They had Curry, they had Messi, they had literally every top star of every top sport, and it was awesome. We ripped a bunch of that in our breaks. So I've really, really seen this increase in quality from Leaf over the last year specifically. And then Brian Gray leaving and them bringing in, I think I don't know if there's somebody who's one person who replaced Brian Gray. I think an ownership group replaced Brian. And so we started talking, and then this product came out, and Leaf Heroes of Wrestling is coming out. And I'm really just kind of looking at what they're doing online. And I really just started, I'm like, yeah, this is really good what they're doing. I really, really like the direction of the company. And then, I'll be honest, the Panini football thing really, really got me looking at not just Leaf, but also Wildcard 2. And of course, Fanatics has been crushing it with the Bowman Chrome University line. But it was really the Panini football stuff and, the prices of all the products not going down despite there not being autographs of the top rookies, despite most of the memorabilia not being from any specific game or event. Just the decrease in quality on the Panini football side of things really had me looking elsewhere for the past few months, and I've talked about this at length on the channel. And this set this set's coming out around the same time as Prism Football, and this set just looked like a flat-out winner to me. And I can rip I can rip an entire case of a product and it can be like a terrible case, and I can still know when a product is good just based off of the checklist, based off of the quality of what I see, and the price point, of course. With Eclectic, it's 160 bucks, 4 autos. That's, you know, $40 an auto, and the checklist is really, really good. You know, we didn't hit any of the big names, but I don't need to hit a big name. You know, I know a lot of people will rip open a box and skunk out and then just be like, oh, this product sucks. So that's not something that we do here on the channel. And so me and CJ started talking about, you know, what a sponsorship opportunity looks like, or what a partnership looks like. And I wanted to be very adamant about, I don't want to benefit monetarily in any way. I'm already getting Leaf products from a couple of my distributors. So anytime I said, hey, anytime you're sending me product, I'm going to just give it away, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want my opinion to be swayed in any way. I don't want people to think that my opinion is swayed in any way. I want to do these reviews of Leaf products the same way that I would do product review for a Top set or for Panini set where it's coming out of my pocket. So we're just going to give everything away. So yes, technically, I guess these are paid reviews in the sense of it's not coming out of my pocket, but I'm also not keeping anything. And I wanted to be very specific with them about that. Also, if I don't like a product, I'm just going to straight up say I don't like a product. And, you know, there are going to be some reviews where I rip one and I'm going to have far more critiques than I did in this one. And they're totally cool with that. In our conversation a couple of weeks back, I said, like, I was, you know, talking to him about, you know, the celebrity stuff, the Pop Century stuff. And I was like, hey, so regarding the Pop Century stuff, I probably don't want to review it on the channel. It's too off-brand for me. I don't really know celebrities. I'm not really into celebrity culture. And I said, but if you want some channels, some recommendations of channels who do know that, I have some buddies in the hobby. And he kind of stopped me right there and he's like, hey man, listen, there's a lot of different channels we could go to. And the reason why we reached out to you for this partnership is simply because people listen to you. People respect your opinion, and we don't want to change anything with that. We're not paying for you to say good stuff about us or anything like that. We just want your standard reviews of the products. We want a little more visibility on the channel, and you know that's what sold me. So to get that kind of not necessarily a pat on the back, but to get that assurance from Leaf that, you know, hey, we could have went with other guys, but we want to go with you. Like that kind of felt like a feather in my cap, right? Like, I've been doing this for 4 years on YouTube, and like I said, I've turned down probably a few dozen card related companies, and I've turned down even more, like hundreds upon hundreds of, you know, water bottles, VPNs, NFT network, like all that garbage. I'm never gonna put that on the channel. I'm never gonna just chase those bags and get paid a few $100s to tell you to, you know, drink Prime or whatever, or G Fuel, you know, and I'm never gonna do that for you guys. I only want to put things on the channel. I only want to put things in my breaks that I believe in. And so this one just made a whole lot of sense for me. Like I said, I've liked Leaf for many years. They've definitely hit or missed in the past. Some of the stuff just, you know, as a collector doesn't resonate with me, or I don't get it. But on the football side of things, on the baseball, on the basketball, and then even on some of the multi-sport stuff, they've really knocked it out of the park this year. So this one made a lot of sense for me. Anytime I do a review of Leaf, I will let you guys know if the boxes were comped or not. They probably will be going forward. I think our next review is going to be Leaf Heroes of Wrestling. And they're going to be doing some cool stuff for our community. So not just providing me with boxes to review and give away, but we're also going to be giving away some stuff in our live streams as well. We stream here twice a week. So they're going to be providing some stuff to give away as well. So that is my first sponsorship. Happy to be a part of Leaf and doing some cool stuff with them in the future. And yeah, that's going to take care of it today. So once again, if you want a chance to receive one of these 2 boxes, we will be picking a winner in about a week or so. Just go ahead, drop me a comment, and let me know what you think of these alternative, you know, Wildcard, Leaf, Bowman Chrome University. Let me know what you think of these. You know, are you a fan of them? Do you just want licensed trading cards in the future? Do you want more clarity with the football card market, with the way everything is, with exclusive athletes only signing for certain products? Leave me a comment, let me know. We'll just pick a random comment picker in a couple of weeks or in a week or so, and choose a couple winners. That is going to do it for me. Take care, stay safe. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year. We'll catch you on down the road.